Have you ever imagined a draft so wild that even Vegas had to readjust the odds mid-broadcast? Yeah, welcome to the 2025 NFL Draft. And it has just happened. Trades flying, insiders backpedaling, and one projected number one pick. Fans are booing, screaming, and refreshing Twitter like their lives depended on it. So grab your drink, calm your nerves, and let's break it all down. The top 10 picks of the 2025 NFL Draft. Make sure you watch it till the end. With the number 10 pick, Chicago made a bold move, selecting Michigan's Colston Loveland.
So with the 10th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft,
he just set him up.
the Chicago Bears select Colston Loveland,
Okay.
tight end, Michigan.
The first tight end drafted this year. The reaction? Let's just say Bears fans didn't exactly hide their boos. But here's why the Bears didn't blink. Loveland won over a lot of NFL front offices with his blend of strength, speed, and elite catchability, the perfect playmaker to grow alongside a young franchise quarterback. And get this, Loveland became just the second Michigan tight end ever drafted in the first round during the common draft era, following Paul Seymour, who went number 7 overall way back in 1973. That's historic company, and it shows just how much potential the Bears believe he has. The Saints had every reason to draft a quarterback, but they made a bold move that could change everything. With Derek Carr's shoulder injury leaving major question marks for 2025, a lot of fans thought New Orleans would grab a young quarterback like Shedeur Sanders with the number 9 pick. Instead, they doubled down on something even more crucial: protection. The Saints selected Kelvin Banks Jr., the dominant offensive tackle from Texas, betting big on securing the trenches first, no matter who's throwing the ball next season. And this isn't just any pick. Banks became the highest drafted Texas offensive lineman since Mike Williams went overall number 4 in 2002. That's over 2 decades since a Longhorn big man has gone this high. So here's the real question. Will this move give the Saints the foundation they desperately need to rebuild their offense, or will passing on a top quarterback come back to haunt them? Either way, the Kelvin Banks Jr. era in New Orleans has officially kicked off, and it's going to be fascinating to watch.
2025 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Teteroa McMillan.
Pick number 8 is Teteroa McMillan. Let's be honest, the Panthers need to acquire Bryce Young some aid. The guy spent the majority of last season fleeing for his life and throwing to, well, not much. Enter Teteroa McMillan. He may not be a household name just yet, but insiders have high expectations for him. He has size, smooth hands, clean routes, and deceptively fast speed. Essentially everything you'd want in a go-to receiver for a young quarterback looking to get back on track. And here's the kicker. McMillan's stock is rapidly climbing. The odds have him at plus 300 to enter the top 10. And if Carolina doesn't move out of this slot, he's a good fit. This could be the quietest perfect pick in the top 10, and it's precisely what the Panthers need to finally start building around their franchise quarterback. Hold tight, as the pick number 7 is Armand Membou.
The New York Jets select Armand Membou.
Okay, this is where things begin to get interesting. While the quarterbacks are blinded by the spotlight, the Commanders may decide to zig where everyone else expects them to zag, and start a big guy up front. Enter Armand Membou. This guy's a beast. He has quick feet, strong hands, and a high IQ, making him the type of offensive lineman you want to build a franchise around. And Washington? They've made it quite obvious that they're rebuilding from the bottom up. The early draft hype was all Shedeur Sanders here, but that clamor has subsided quickly. Membou's chances are improving, and experts say Washington could make what appears to be a reach, but may actually be the smartest move of the night. Membou may not be spectacular, but don't be surprised if he becomes the most productive player in this class. Linemen don't sell shirts, but they do win games. Alright, now comes Ashton Jeanty at pick number 6. Hold tight, as we're getting spicy now. Jeanty, who placed second in the Heisman race, is an explosive back who's moving up everyone's draft boards. The Jaguars, who were previously ranked outside the top 10, have been said to be eager to trade up, and Jeanty is a major reason why. With chances of plus 120 to go to Jacksonville, the market is certainly picking up on something. Genty had more receiving yards than some of the best receivers last year. He's the Swiss Army knife any modern offense needs. Down from the number 2 spot, Cleveland still stayed aggressive on defense, grabbing Michigan's star defensive tackle Mason Graham at number 5 overall.
It's making their selection at 5. They traded it here.
The Cleveland Browns select Mason Graham.
Wolverine drafted since Aiden Hutchinson went number 2 overall to the Lions back in 2022. Moving forward, we have Will Campbell as pick number 4. Drake May just got a bodyguard, and not just any bodyguard. The Patriots used their number 4 pick to grab LSU's powerhouse tackle Will Campbell, giving their second-year quarterback exactly what he desperately needs. Yeah, the one thing every young quarterback dreams about, rock-solid protection. And Campbell, he didn't just show up, shake hands, and smile for the cameras. No, he broke down in tears, overcome by the moment, and sent a clear, fierce message to May and the entire Packers locker room. I'm going to fight and die to protect them with everything I've got. That's not just talk, that's heart. That's the kind of mentality that can change an entire offense. And here's a stat that'll really get New England buzzing. Will Campbell is just the second LSU offensive lineman ever drafted in the first round during the Common Draft era, joining Alan Faneca, who went number 26 overall way back in 1998. Faneca, by the way, turned into a Hall of Famer. One thing's for sure, this isn't just a draft pick. It's the beginning of a new chapter, one that could get very interesting very fast.
2025 NFL Draft. The New York Giants select Abdul Carter.
Pick number 3 goes to Abdul Carter. Big changes are coming for Abdul Carter, and so is a New Jersey. The fearsome edge rusher out of Penn State just got drafted number 3 by the New York Giants, meaning he'll have to leave his Philly fandom behind. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Carter now joins forces with another rising star, Kayvon Thibodeau, who just got his 5th-year option picked up by the Giants. Talk about a scary defensive duo in the making, right? At just 21 years old, Carter made history, becoming the 7th Penn State player ever drafted in the top 3 during the Common Draft era. Only powerhouses like USC, Ohio State, Alabama, Miami, and Oklahoma have had more players hit that mark. With that kind of company, can Carter live up to the hype and become the Giants' next franchise superstar? After that, pick number 2 is Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is more than simply a player, he is a walking highlight reel. He plays wide receiver and cornerback like he was designed in a football lab, and he has Coach Prime's full support, and that's saying something. Arizona's been searching for a spark, and Hunter, he's full of fire. With Kyler Murray still leading the attack, bringing in a player like Hunter gives the Cards immediate playmaking, regardless of which side of the ball he lines up on. The Cardinals will aggressively market this player, and he's more than just talented. He has the star power to create a franchise around. All right, it's time to reveal pick number 1, and he is none other than Cam Ward. Okay, let's be honest. This one's been recorded in Sharpie for weeks. Cam Ward is the guy. The Titans hold the first pick, and unless something weird happens, they'll lock in their future quarterback right here. Ward has it all. The arms, legs, poise, and that clutch gene that cannot be taught. He's been lighting it up at Washington State and is without a doubt the most exciting quarterback prospect we've seen since Caleb Williams. The guy makes off-script plays appear like backyard football, in the best way. And what are the betting odds? They've got him sitting on top of the board as if he owned the place. Unless Tennessee makes a surprise deal or falls in love with someone else, this pick appears to be a lock. Why it makes sense. There are new coaches, new system. It's a new age in Nashville. Cam Ward is more than just a casting choice. He is the reboot's face. Which of these players did you think would be the top NFL draft pick? We would love to know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting NFL videos like this.